Stand up, take a good look in the mirror. Tell me who do you see? Keep your head up, reflect on who you are. Yeah, that's you, bold as can be. Every feature on your face, your ears, your eyes, your nose, your teeth are as perfect as can be. So sing, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. Speak a little bit louder. The world is waiting on your voice. Be true to what you have to say. You know you've got the power, but only you can make the choice to do it your own way. The world's an oyster, you're the pearl. At who you really are, unfurl. Just be exactly who you are. Be proud and say, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique.
Hello friends, welcome back for another episode of Moments with Miss McGrew. Welcome to a brand new year. Well, this year has definitely started out with a bang. It may not be going the way that we thought it would, but I'm sure there are many exciting and wonderful things in store for us. Now, this is the time of year where many of us take a minute and look forward and set some goals, vision, and ideals for the next year. Well, we're going to get to that, but I want us to do something a little bit different today. Before we actually take the time to look forward and think about the coming year and all of the excitement and promise and joy that it will bring, I want us to take a moment and look back at the previous year. So many of you may remember that when we began the new year, we started by creating something called a vision board. If you have yours somewhere nearby, handy, I want you to go ahead and grab that vision board and bring it on back. All right, I hope you got yours. I've got mine here with me. And I want us to take a minute to really look at that vision board and reflect. Did we do the things that we set out to do this year? If so, awesome. What were some of our successes? Let's take time to celebrate those and to reflect on the steps we took to intentionally meet our goals. But guess what? There are probably going to be some things on your vision board that you didn't accomplish this year. That's okay. Let's take a minute to pause and look at those. Do we want to continue those goals? What were the things that stood in our way or that became obstacles or the ways that that goal changed or evolved throughout the year? So we're going to look at our vision goal and we're going to reflect on what we have accomplished this year. So of course, I never ask you to do anything I'm not willing to do myself. So I'm actually going to show you my vision board and take a look at some of the things I accomplished and some of the things that maybe I want to work on in the next year. So if you remember, this was what my vision board looked like last year. It's been hanging on the wall in front of my computer for the last year for me to keep an eye on. So let's take a look. A couple of the things. One big thing I wanted to work on was, it says here, creative triumphs. I really wanted to focus on being more crafty and putting more energy into my creativity. This is something that I think I did very well on this year. I have spent a lot of time intentionally creating. I've made a space in my room where I can be creative. I have gathered my supplies and kept them organized. And I've made sure that just about every week I've taken a time for myself to pause and be creative. But this is something that's really important to me. I've really enjoyed that. And so I want to continue that coming into the new year. So maybe you have something that you're feeling great about like that. Like for me, creativity is definitely something I feel like, yes, I really worked on this goal and I got so much out of it that I want to continue it into the new year. Let's see. Books. I did read this year. I did read, I'll have to check my list, I think 15 books this year. But that's something I really want to work on. I want to work on reading more. I want to read maybe one book and one comic book every month so that I'll be at 24 by the end of this year. But one thing that got in my way was not keeping my e-reader charged. So that's something that I can do. Not making time to go to the library. So that might be something I want to add into my calendar this year to make sure I have fresh books and something to read. So that's going to be one that I'm going to work on this year. Okay, let's see. What else did I have? Oh, healthy. One of my big goals, it's right here in the middle, guys. It's so big. I said I was going to work on getting healthier. Friends, I don't feel like I've done that. If I'm honest with myself, I have not taken care of myself the way that I should. Now, for me, being healthy has a lot to do with thinking about what am I reading? Am I making time to read things that really help me grow? I read some really wonderful fantasy books this year, but I really didn't take time to read anything that helped me to grow as a person. So my mind maybe wasn't as healthy as I'd like it to be. My body. I'm really excited that I got back to school. I started walking around more. I've been sleeping. I've been drinking. You guys know, you've seen me with my ginormous bottle of water. I've been keeping hydrated, but I haven't done a lot to make myself stronger. I really want to spend some time this next year feeling healthier by getting a little stronger, by feeling like I can take care of things myself. Like if I need to lift a box of books, I can do it myself. So I think this is something I really need to work on this year. And I'm trying to think of some of the things that got in my way. One, being at home. It's a lot harder to move when I'm here. I did a lot of walking, but I really didn't do a whole lot for lifting and strengthening. So I'm thinking maybe I'll spend some more time this year dancing, and maybe I'll have to go in my closet and find those little weights and do a little weightlifting to get a little stronger, just a little bit. It's hard to admit that to you guys, but it's important to admit and say, you know what? I missed the mark a little bit, but that's okay. That's part of having a growth mindset, saying, you know, this is the place I didn't quite do my best, but that's okay. It's not over. It's a new year. It's a new opportunity to move forward. So you can do the same thing. I want you to look at your vision board. If you made one last year, if you didn't get a chance to make one, I want you to take a minute and think about the things you accomplished this year. What's something you're proud of? What's something that you wanted to do that maybe you didn't get around to doing? Did you take care of yourself? Did you get enough sleep? Did you drink enough water? Did you get stronger somehow? Did you practice a sport that you loved? Did you learn a new craft? Did you improve your grades? Did you make a new friend? Did you get better at that game that you've been wanting to get better at? What were the things that you've accomplished, and what are some of your growth areas? Take a minute and really reflect on what you've done over the past year. Give yourself credit. Take time to realize that you have made it through one of the most unpredictable years in history, that you have learned something, that you have grown in so many ways. So take a minute, write it down, put it to the side, think about it. Let that be the guide as you come into the new year. Let yourself be grounded in knowing that you have done great things and that although you have room to grow, you can continue to build on your accomplishments. Friends, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful for a new year. I'm so excited to see where this year takes us, and I am so overjoyed at all of the things we have accomplished together, of all the ways that we have grown together, of all the strength we have shown together, and all of the love that we have shared with one another. I can't wait to see where this journey continues to take us. And in the spirit of reflection, for the rest of this week and into next week, we are going to be looking back at some classic Moments with Miss McGrew episodes as we plan for the new year. Friends, I appreciate you. I'm so thankful for you, and I can't wait to spend more time together soon. Until then, this has been Moments with Miss McGrew. Bye.